Hey, this is Raise Radio, the holistic wisdom podcast for awakening women that weaves food and nutrition, traditional wisdom, spiritual expansion, so that you can feel your best, body, mind, and soul. I'm your host, Raina Lutz. Let's dig in. Here's 3 ways to sleep better, including foods and routines. I didn't sleep very well last night. I hear this a lot. In fact, it's one of the biggest complaints I hear from clients in regards to energy is struggle with sleep. Whether it's mind racing, unable to fall asleep, or waking up at all hours to think, wander, or feel hungry, a good night's sleep is the best way to have more productive and happier days. Caffeine, energy drinks, and other stimulants often make us feel worse, even though they are supposedly helping us. What they do is actually just force our adrenal glands into one more round of struggle. Poor adrenals. But if you're getting the recommended 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night and still aren't waking up rejuvenated, you are not alone. Recent studies have shown that we're not just sleeping less, we're sleeping worse. And while folks are increasingly having trouble falling asleep and staying asleep throughout the night, it also becomes a bigger problem as we age. The majority of my clients complaining about sleep are 55 plus. However, more and more young people, because we spend the majority of our days looking at screens, we are also struggling with correct sleep. Why is this so important? Decreased sleep has been tied to poor health. There's lots of studies quantifying the way our quality of sleep is diminishing points to a new facet of our sleep epidemic. Studies conclude that it's careful to note the issues that are highlighted are particularly prevalent in people who are getting the recommended duration of sleep. The study also did include overall, people are sleeping less. So how long we sleep is important, but also how well we sleep, the quality of our sleep. And also how we feel about sleep is important in its own right. Sleep health, as you can hear, is a multidimensional phenomenon. So examining all the aspects of our sleep is important. Again, this is a holistic issue. With everything holistic, it's like a globe. We want to look at all the angles. Just like food. We want to find out what works for us, and what works for one person might not work for someone else. But the goal is always waking up feeling rested. So lots of nuances when it comes to sleep. Increased technology use can affect our sleep duration and quality, right? There's many facets. So I want to talk about the foods and routines that we can create that will support our sleep. So first of all, if we're struggling with sleep, we want to know, is it my body or my mind? I always ask this question of clients so I can better understand what it is that's keeping them awake. Because it's not enough just to say, I'm not sleeping well. We need to know why. Are you having pain? Is your mind restless? Is your body restless? Are you having aches or mental anguish? Are you having cravings or emotional eating? These are just some ideas. And if you deal with anxiety, I have podcasts on that. Go listen. So, first of all, we want to eat more real food. We don't want to eat a bunch of food right before bed because then we're giving our body a bunch of work. We're saying, here, body, digest all this down for me, go to work now. But then we also are expecting our body to slow down so we can sleep. So, digestion, because it's work for the body, we don't want to ask it to have to work right before we go to sleep. Right? So, loading it up with another big chore right before sleep time is a good way to improve your chances of a better sleep, not loading it up with a big chore. Most suggestions say to avoid eating at least 1.5 hours before bed. And during the day, you want to eat foods that support a nighttime routine. So you can add some restful and relaxing foods to your diet and dinner to aid sleep. This includes asparagus, avocados, turkey, blueberries, salmon, yogurt, and brown rice. So that's the first tip, is the foods. Second, this is a big one, turn off all electronics. Here's all you need to know. The light from electronics tells your brain it's daytime, so it stays awake via hormones. We want our body to know it's bedtime, and our natural rhythms, reset with just a few days of camping, need darkness for restful sleep. If you live in a well-lit area, black out your windows with dark curtains so your bedroom is a haven for rich sleep and darkness that tells your body and hormones, hey, it's sleepy time. Make sure your phone and tablet are on airplane mode, or even better, out of your room completely, so you don't get notifications or waken up by the light in the middle of the night. Number 3, create a routine. This one is self-explanatory, but often difficult if we've already settled into routines that do not support a healthy sleep. If we snack while watching TV or consuming content on our devices before bed, it's going to affect the quality of sleep we are receiving. However, if we have a routine that settles our brain, telling it it's time to relax, that'll aid our body to naturally get sleepy, making shut-eye easier. Why? Because our body loves routine. Sure, breaking routine occasionally can be fun and needed, but having a bedtime routine, just like you do with the kiddos, is important for settling your body too. It's pretty easy. Don't overcomplicate it, don't overthink it. Washing your face, brushing your teeth, take a few minutes to breathe or listen to some relaxing music. Some people like to read. That can be enough of a routine to settle into before you move into baths or meditation or anything else before sleep. If you deal with anxiety, again, I have podcasts on this and blogs about how to support anxiety when it comes to food, supplements, and lifestyle practices. So, like anything else, getting better quality sleep is really just about acknowledging that it's been a struggle and creating a plan to start making some changes that hopefully will bring you some rest and rejuvenation. Here's to better shut-eye and sleeping like a rock. Thanks for listening. You can find me online at www.rainadonlutz.com.